offense north.
And welcome to college basketball. As tonight the UW-Sheboygan Wombats take on UW Marathon. I'm Chris Wright, and joining me tonight is Eric Utek. Eric's a student out here at UW-Sheboygan. And Eric, we got two different teams tonight here. We got UW-Sheboygan coming in at just 1-10 and Marathon coming in at 9-1.
Yeah, Marathon definitely has a height advantage against over UW-Sheboygan, and that doesn't seem to matter in the tip-off as Simlink pulls it down.
Yep, and we'll get the starting lineups for you as we go here. But as you can see there, that right there is Matt Seaver, the leading scorer for UW-Sheboygan. As you can see, UW Marathon is quite large. They come in with number 10, Nate Regal. He's carrying the ball right there. 22 is Jake Slaby. 24 is Josh Yeager. Number 40 is Adam Woodford. There's a shot from number 32, Gary Frisky. He's the other shooter. For your Sheboygan Wombats, we got number 11, Kyle Korf. He's a 5'10 junior out of Sheboygan Falls. Number 41, that's Ron Rakowski. He's from Sheboygan Falls as well. Number 31 is Luke Mills. He's from Oostburg. Number 45, the big guy in the middle, is Brian Simlick. And the other starters, like I said, number 25, Matt Seaver. He comes from Sheboygan North. There's Regal with the rebound, and so far, Eric, we have no score.
No, we do not, but both teams playing good defense containing, but Regal scores on the jumper right there.
And just like that, 2-0 UW Marathon. It's been a rough road for the Sheboygan County team as they've played 9 of the last 10 games on the road. As Seaver hits a 3 and gives the Wombats an early 3-2 lead. The next 7 of the 8 games for Sheboygan County will be played here at the gym here out at Sheboygan County Extension. That's Matt Seaver with the basketball. Passes it over to Korf. Rakowski to Mills. Simlink. There's Rakowski with the ball. Not a lot of room, just 18 seconds on the shot clock. We're only 2 minutes in, and it's 3-2 in favor of your Wombats. Rakowski on the drive, shut down quickly there by Woodford. Nice swing to Seaver again, wide open for 3, and he's 2 for 2 from out there.
Good ball movement there by Sheboygan. They worked around to Seaver for the 3.
6-2 in favor of the Wombats. The one good thing for the Wombats, Eric, is the only time we've been out here for a game is the game they won.
Yeah, we bring them good luck.
That was way back against Waukesha Tech in an overtime game and a very exciting game. Regal short on the miss. Seaver gets stopped there by Regal, and he draws the foul, and that'll be the first personal on the Marathon Huskies. Huskies come here all the way from Wausau, so it's quite a bad drive for them on a bad, cold, wintry night. I'm going to get a turnover there on Seaver. There's a good shot there by Brian Simlick. He was the hero when we were out here way back in early December. Regal with the basketball. Looks like the Wombats are going to be content to sit in their zone. Slaby swings it over to Woodford. That's number 40, and a turnover by the Huskies, and running as the Wombats, and Seaver with a pull-up J, a little up high on his shot. Pulled down there by Yeager, and here come the Huskies on a 3-on-2 break. The reverse layup miss there by Slaby, but back come the Wombats. It's fast pace here, but Simlick misses a funny shot. UW Marathon's not going to sit back and walk it up either. They come down quite quickly.
Both teams pushing the ball down the floor, trying to not allow the defenses to get set.
That's Slaby with the ball. Jake Slaby, 6-footer from Chippewa Falls, number 22. Drives into the paint, little baby hook, and it falls in.
Nice penetration by number 22, Jake Slaby.
6-4. 16 minutes left in the first half. Seavers open outside of 3 again. This time he's a little deep, but a nice offensive rebound there by Kyle Korf. Seaver trying to look to a pass to Mills, but he's guarded there. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Mike Seafelt, who we haven't mentioned yet tonight. Longtime coach out here at UW-Sheboygan County. With that, we're getting a 30-second break. UW-Sheboygan with the lead, Eric. Good start for them.
Yeah, this fast-paced game might work to their advantage, not allowing the defense, the tall defense of Marathon to get set.
As we mentioned, not a custom start for Mike Seafelt and the years he's had out here, just 1-10. But as I mentioned before, playing 9 of the last 10 games on the road has been a difficult start for him. But as we said before, the positive part is 7 of the next 8 are at home.
Maybe they can turn things around here for the new year.
That's Kyle Korf in just his first year out here. As we mentioned before, this is just a 2-year program. You play for 2 years, and then you either go to a different school or you just continue on with your education, as Mills hits a 3 as well.
It's a nice stroke by Mills.
Good attack there by Frisky. Can't get it to go, but number 24, Josh Yeager, follows it in.
They really worked the ball well inside that time.
9-6 in favor of your Wombats. Definite height advantage for Korf on the smaller Nate Regal. A shot by Simnick missed. Number 32, Gary Frisky with the rebound, and here comes Marathon again. Pull-up jumper by number 32, Frisky's good. And just like that, it's 9-8.
We talk about the height, and the Wombats have 3 of their taller players on the bench right now, so they can look for that in the coming minutes.
Oh, a nice swing pass there, or skip pass as I like to call it, by Simlick to Seaver, but he traveled. End of the game is our first sub, and this one will be for UW Marathon. Greg Seiler. Seiler, a first-year player out of Mosinee, which is just to the south of Wausau. UW Marathon being very patient, swinging the ball on the outside. Nice drive penetration by Regal. Seaver leaves his feet. Frisky dumps it in there to Woodford, who shoots, is missed. But I think we're going to get a foul on Gary Frisky, crashing in.
Frisky, although he's the tallest player out there, he's not afraid to shoot the 3-pointer, as we saw earlier.
That's team number foul 2 on the Huskies. .14 minutes left in the game, 9-8, UW-Sheboygan. Korf with the basketball, out to Simlick. Good man-to-man pressure by the Huskies, a little lazy there. However, Seaver, drive penetrate, dump into Korf. Back to Seaver, good.
Nice pass by Korf to get it back out to Seaver. He was in trouble, but he kicked it out for the jumper.
Seaver's got 8 points already. There's Regal with the ball. (11-8). Regal, drive penetrates, shoots, just a little short, and Kyle Korf with the rebound. Trying to swing it over to Mills, he does. Mills, your best drive penetrator. Back to Korf for 3, just off the rim.
Nobody crashing there for Sheboygan, and
right, it seems to be. Yeah, it seems to be one shot now. You're right, Eric.
But they're playing good defense, so it makes up for it. That's why they have an early lead.
Matt Seaver with the basketball. For the Simlick. Rakanowski back to Seaver. Another three.
Seaver is just on fire. He's the offense evolves around him, as you see in the early going here.
He's got 11 of the 14 points here for the Wombats. 14-8 in favor of Sheboygan County. Nice turnaround, Jay. Little off, and you're not going to get it from Brian Simlick there.
Nice look.
Nice passes right from Seaver to Mills. And just like that, we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. With that, we'll take a quick break.
From estate planning, losing sleep over a traffic offense, depressed by the prospect of divorce, feeling anxiety from the purchase of a new home. Finally, there's something that can relieve all of these symptoms. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler. Since 1945, our experienced attorneys have been solving these and other legal problems for the people of Sheboygan County. Let their experience provide real relief to your legal problems. Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Basler.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Back to UW-Sheboygan, where so far the Wombats have a 16-8 lead. I'm Chris Wright, and tonight joining me is student Eric Utek, and I play softball with Eric's dad, so I was a little surprised to see him when I came in. And Randy Utek, a longtime pitcher for us, can hit the ball a little bit. He really likes the line, but I shouldn't tell or give out his secrets. This is UW Marathon in blue. They're all the way from Wausau. 9-1 on the year. Wombats just 1-10, but so far it's been a good start for UW-Sheboygan. Nice movement there, and getting a chance at a three-point play is number 24, Josh Yeager.
For the first time, it seemed like the height advantage finally came into play, and with that, Sheboygan's going to bring in Polkar and Schmall. 6'5" and 6'3".
That's the first foul on UW-Sheboygan. That one was on Kyle Korf. Oh no, they got Brian Simlick there. That's my fault. That was Korf on the reach. Makes it 16-11. The ball is Luke Mills. Dumps it in there to number 21, Travis Polkar, who misses it. Huskies want to run. Jake Slaby. Gary Frisky. Number 10, that's Regal. I'll tell you what, you better watch out for Yeager. He's bouncing along the baseline, but instead that's number 0, Anthony Rako. Shoots it. This is your leading scorer, Matt Seaver, 11 points. Early on here, we're just about halfway through the first half. Korf with an easy bunny, but he misses.
It was a nice look inside for Mills, but Korf couldn't convert.
Frisky's going right down the middle, trying to draw a foul. He's lucky he didn't get a charge. Probably a good no call.
Yeah, but they're going to say it was a block out of bounds by Sheboygan, but it didn't look like anyone touched it. It looks like he just threw it out.
In the corner to Regal. UW-Sheboygan, as I said, very content to sit in their zone, make themselves as wide as possible. And that's a turnover on Anthony Rako from Gresham, 6'7", 185 first-year player.
During that last time out, Coach Seefeld told Sheboygan to keep the ball under control in transition as they've been moving the ball nicely. Told them not to force anything.
Travis Plokar goes right to the basket. He's from Howard's Grove. He draws the foul. And with that, he'll get a chance at 2 free throws. It's the first one to fall. And the second.
Nice stroke there by Plokar.
18-11, Wombats. 10:25 left in the first half. Good pressure there by Korf. Little left-handed jump shot by Yeager, short, and Plokar with the rebound, but he gets it knocked away, and then he's going to draw the foul. Quick hands there by number 24, Josh Yeager. Got it away from Travis there, and frustration, Travis Plokar fouled him. That'll be the second team foul on the Wombats.
Usually that's when you see the defense pick up the foul, but he stripped it, and then he got fouled. It's a good play by Yeager.
Oh, off a double screen. Nice play by the Huskies there.
They're going to get a clear out on Yeager. He used his off arm to push off Mills and pull down the rebound.
Bill Gibbs is the head coach in Marathon, and he's in the officials' ears as they go down. I thought it was a good call, though, Eric. You're right. 43 is Brandon Schmall. He's from Elkhart Lake. Seaver. That's Plokar. Back to Mills. Shot clock's at 5. Wheels and turns and shoots is a little short. And a rebound there by Yeager, and here come the Huskies. Drives down Main Street. Gets turned over. Seaver out to Plokar. Not in any control, but I think we're going to get another foul here on Yeager on a hustle foul.
That's 2 quick ones there on their big man.
And now Bill Gibbs of Marathon is quite upset.
Yeah, he better watch himself. He's going to get a tee quick.
UW-Sheboygan comes in with wholesale changes in the game for the first time. Is number 51, Carl Gruby. Back in is Simlink and Rakowski.
Good play off the bench from Plokar. He picks up 2 points and draws a few fouls.
There's a very, very young fan.
Trying to teach him the game of basketball.
I think she was trying to explain the 2-1-2 zone offense against the 2-1-2 defense there. Well, we got a timeout here. Just a 30-second timeout. Nice start for the Wombats, up 18-11, huh, Eric?
Yes, this is a quick start. They've had some good shooting early on, and then just their transition game has been able to keep the lead.
Right, they started off, as you mentioned, Matt Seaver was really hot from the outside, hitting those 3-pointers, which kind of propelled them into the lead. UW Marathon just hasn't seemed to get into rhythm down here in the south for them.
Marathon's been really patient with the basketball, and maybe them being too patient. They won't just shoot the ball. They seem to have open 3-pointers, and they just won't shoot them.
She doesn't look too concerned about the score. Kowski with the ball, Wombats in white. Trying to get it into Korf inside. There's a drive, and Carl Gruby gets on the board.
Nice baseline move there by Gruby coming off the bench.
He gets his first 2 points of the game. The ball is Jake Slaby. His zone seems to really have worked so far. Huskies just can't seem to get anything in there, and right there you're going to get a foul on Rakowski, I think.
I think they're giving it to Simmelink. That'll be his second.
Oh, I think you're right. That's twice I've tried to get Brian no fouls, and twice they gave it to him. At the line here, you have Adam Woodford. Made the first one, getting the second here. And not quite in. Rebound to Gruby, and it's 20-12. So 1 out of 2 trip for Woodford. Coach Seefeld's asking to balance the floor, which is a good job. You had 4 guys on one side, right? But no, let's just let Seaver shoot 3 and bang them down.
Why not? It's been working the whole game.
That's his 14th point of the half.
Double-digit lead for the Wombats now as it's 11.
And a rebound by Simlick, and the Wombats have a chance to extend this lead. There's a nice pass. And Seaver's having a night.
Rakowski on the reception there and puts it in for 2.
25-12. Doubled the score here, and
Sheboygan's really pressuring on this zone here, making them work. We're gonna get a foul on Rakowski.
yeah, this time they're going to give it to Rakowski.
Simlick was nowhere near that one.
And again, the Huskies are getting to the line. Can't make any shots, but they're at least drawing fouls. Regal hits the first. Into the game is number 31, Luke Mills. And number 21, Travis Plokar for Sheboygan. There's 7.5 minutes left. The Regal hits them both. Makes it 25-14. Big long arms there of number 0, Anthony Rikow. Tough for Rakowski to see the floor. That's Seaver again. This time he airballs it.
Long on that one.
Yeah, Regal with the rebound and pushing the ball, trying to get it up the floor before the zone gets set. Kind of whips it up there. Seaver with the rebound. Now here he comes down the floor. Little around the back dipsy-do, and it hits the wall.
A little bit out of control on that one. That's what Coach Seafield was talking about in the timeout. He said don't push it in transition if it's not there.
And as you say that, I see Coach Seafield asking him to slow things down. So you're right, Eric. You got a nice 2-on-2 break there, just and a lead. Let's get some points out of it, at least a shot opportunity. Nice pass from Yeager to Gary Frisky, the 6'8", 190-pounder from Merrill. Regal, always wide open. Yeager passes it up, then drives and misses, and Plokar with the rebound, and Luke Mills is out on the wing, waiting to slow things down and get it to the point guard, Seaver. Maybe traveled there, picked up that pivot foot. Mills, Matt Seaver's number 25. That's a cross-court pass, kind of dangerous, and therefore Jake Slavy's going to get a layup opportunity, but he gets fouled by Mills, so he'll have to earn it at the stripe.
That's a good foul there by Mills. He's got some to give. I don't think he has any.
1 now.
No free buckets here.
And a few too many turnovers for the Wombat offense. Seemed to be their problem the last time we were out here as well. And the Huskies just make most of their points from the foul line. As he connects on 2, and so far the Huskies are basically 6 for 7 from the free throw line. And of their 16 points, 6 of them are from the line. Another skip pass, very dangerous. I don't mind that pass. That's a very effective pass. But
when it's going back and forth like that, though,
not good when it ends up in the seats.
Simulink will come to the bench with his 2 fouls with under 6 minutes left in the first half.
You'd like to see the Wombats finish this 6 minutes strong. They've played so well in the first half. Might as well finish it well. And there's an outside shot for Regal, and he just can't find the mark whatsoever. This is Seaver lobbing it up to Mills, and again, another Wombat turnover. That's Gary Frisky. Kicks it out to number 22, Slaby. Gets him up, and the Wombats up in the air, and Yeager finishes.
It's a nice move by Yeager.
Yeager now has 6 points, and the lead, which at one time was 25-12, is down to 25-18. Long shot for Mills, off the front of the rim.
Things have started to change since the Huskies went into the zone.
Just like that, number 22, Slaby shoots and misses. 24, Josh Yeager gets the rebound, put back, and gets fouled. And again, the Huskies are going to be going to the free throw line.
Coach Seefeld wants Kyle Korf back in there to run the offense. He seemed to be a little more patient than Seaver has.
Ron Rakowski picks up his second foul. And again, free throws are just hurting the Wombats. You have 8 people total on your team, as the Wombats have. You have to be careful with your foul situation, and got to keep those guys on the bench who are in trouble. We get another timeout. Got a full timeout, 25-19 UW-Sheboygan. We'll be back in a moment.
In our numbers, our call is to action, to practice what we preach, be there to care. Our passion is compassion. We're only human, but together we're humane. Our letters stand for taking a stand, for taking the lead, for filling the need. The American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Be part of our heart.
Imagine if everybody could live in peace. Imagine if people helped each other. Imagine if there were no bombs. I hope someday you'll join us. Imagine if there was human rights for everyone.
There's that young fan again. Now an expert on the 2-1-2 offense, how to attack a zone offense. We're back at UW-Sheboygan County, where the UW Marathon Huskies have gone on a 7-0 run to cut the lead of the Wombats down to 25-19. You have just 4:40 left, and that's been the problem for the Wombats, is the turnovers of late. And a quick steal by Seaver. We haven't heard his name in the bucket situation lately, and there's one for Matt Seaver. His 16th point of the half, and Wombats need a couple points. That was the time, Eric.
That was a good basket there, a good steal off the turnover.
Good job of taking the ball to the rack was number 40, Adam Woodford. Wombats got a break there. Seaver for a 3, just a little short. Plokar, good hustle, but can't pick it up. The rebound there by Rako.
Seaver a little bit too quick on the trigger there.
There's a 3-pointer there by number 32, Frisky, rebounded there from Schmall. 3:44 left in the first half. Korf over to Seaver. Mills is wide open, he'll shoot it just a bit wide. Big number 40, Adam Woodford with the rebound. Woodford, a 196 player from Fall Creek. Frisky. Rako. Well, that one's off the head. Got the job done, though. Seaver ended up with the ball. Got to be strong with the ball, Matt.
Almost another turnover.
Mills. Plenty of time, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Drive penetrates, kicks it to Korf. Korf wasn't exactly ready. Now we're down to 10. Nice swing past to Mills. He's going to hit one of these. Ooh, just short, but a fresh shot clock. And a nice hustle by Seaver and Mills there. Nice kick pass to Mills. That's where he's money in the bank, and he puts it in.
Slices right through the defense there.
Luke Mills was an outstanding player at Oostburg, playing for Coach Brunig. Oostburg again having an outstanding season at the high school level. First place in the league. They beat Christian last night, the defending CLC champs. Frisky just wants to shoot that three. They need a call here. They need a push. I think on Schmall.
I think he pushed in the back there in the post.
That's going to be bonus time for the Marathon Huskies. Checking in the game for Marathon is number 22, Jake Slavey. Raykow with a chance to cut the lead, but he misses. (29-19), 10-point lead for the Wombats, under 2 minutes. Nice swing pass to Seaver. Good drive penetration and kick to Plokar. Standing jump shot, a little long.
Maybe out of his range right there.
Yeah, Jake Slavey. There's Regal, number 10. That's a little deep for him, too. That's Slavey for three.
Finally some outside shooting for the Huskies. They've been waiting for it all night.
Slavey with his 7th point of the night. There's Mills, that's good for him, and it is.
That play started out when Seaver noticed a down defender for the Huskies and he went right by him. Gets the assist and Mills with the basket.
31-22. Drive penetration for Regal, and this time he gets one to fall. Little trap here. We might see more of this in the second half. We're down to 45 seconds. Now 40, 20 on the shot clock. Turn around for Schmall. No good. Can't foul now. They put him at the bonus free throw situation, and here come the Huskies, and Regal's going to go right down Main Street like he did before and gets 2 more.
2 in a row for him. 20 seconds left.
I would think UW-Sheboygan wants to hold it for 1. They got to stay out of this trap, though. I think we're going to see much more of that in the second half, Eric. We're down to 10. Watch for Seaver for a 3 here. There it is. And he gets it.
One.
And with that, we're at halftime, where the UW-Sheboygan Wombats lead UW Marathon 34-26. We'll be back in a moment.
How much do I need to save for her education?
How much credit card debt is too much?
No matter who you are, making informed decisions about what to do with your money will help build a more stable financial future for you and your family.
Take charge of your financial future. Visit our website at federalreserveeducation.org or call us toll-free. There's a lot to learn about money.
So many kids' activities today seem to leave out the activity part. New research tells us that just getting children to walk an extra 35 minutes a day could spare them the pain of thinning bones later in life. Encourage your kids to get up, get out, and get moving.
Hello. Hey, Grandma, how about another grape soda?
For more advice on how kids can build strong bones, visit AAOS.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
This is your nest egg. This is your nest egg when trouble strikes. There is no insurance against investment fraud. There is no insurance if you lose money in the stock market. But there is help if your broker goes out of business. One organization helps you get your securities investments back. The Securities Investor Protection Corporation. It's your nest egg. Protect it.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
You know, we sing for millions of girls, but helping out in schools, that's the real deal, baby.
I know our love can multiply.
I'm the cute one, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever been backstage before?
'Cause you're the exit.
I think you'll find that gravity is key in what I do.
Once was one, but now we're two. I'm spinning out of control. My bad.
Oh.
Welcome back to UW-Sheboygan as we're about ready to start the second half. Leading scorers in the first half for UW-Sheboygan is Matt Seaver with a blistering 19 points on 5 of 6 from the three-point line. Luke Mills with 7. There you get a shot of Mike Seefeld. Chipping in with 4 is Ron Rakowski, 2 for Brian Simlick, and 2 for Travis Plokar. For the UW Marathon Huskies, they were led by point guard Nate Riegel with 8 points, Jake Selby with 7, Josh Yeager with 6, Gary Frisky with 4, and Adam Woodford hit a free throw. In the first half, the Wombats were 6 of 11 from three-point line, and while the Marathon Huskies were just 1 for 8. However, they got their job done at the free throw line, hitting 7 of 10, where UW-Sheboygan only got to the line twice, making both of them. I thought Eric Utek's with us tonight, student out here at UW-Sheboygan. I thought a good job by the Wombats is allowing only 1 offensive rebound for the much taller Huskies.
Yeah, they have been containing the rebounds very well. Yeager missed a portion of the first half with 2 fouls, one of their bigger rebounders.
In blue is the Marathon Huskies. They come in at 9-1. There's a nice dump inside to number 32, Gary Frisky. And just like that, we're going to get a foul on UW-Sheboygan. That's going to be Brian Simlick's 3rd. And that's going to be a major hit for the Sheboygan County team. Gary Frisky was shooting those free throws.
There's an offensive rebound.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Ooh, a little bit of a hop there.
Yeah, jump shot there. The number 40, Woodford. And much better job of the Huskies banging the floor. This is your leading scorer, number 25, Frisky. I think we're going to get a foul here on a reach by the Huskies.
Yeah, they're going to get Jake Slavey, who's riding them down the court. Seaver had nowhere to go.
For Slavey, that's his 2nd. That's Simlick from outside. Jump shot, good for Simlick. And Wombats, with just a minute into the second half, get that lead back out to 36-27. For Simlick, that's just his 4th point of the ball game. Slaver outside for 3, no good. And again, just 1 shot now as Simlick gets his job done in the defensive end. Here's Seaver, stumbling, bumbling, tumbling, and it's off the wall and a turnover for the Wombats. That's turnover number 9 for them. They had 8 in the first half. Seemed a lot worse than that, Eric.
Yes, it did. Coach Seefeld telling Seaver to slow things down right there.
Well, you got a 9-point lead and the basketball. Might as well take a chance with a shot.
You don't want to give it up.
This is the Huskies trying to get a better attack on this zone that the Wombats have played all night. That's the type of pass they had. Good deflection there by number 41, Ron Rakowski from Sheboygan Falls, a 6'4", second-year player out at the center. Seaver's out there directing traffic. Korf sets a down screen on Rakowski. Rakowski's going to take it to the lane, kicks it out to Simlick for 3. Good, and just like that, Brian Simlick's up to 7 points, and that extends the lead to 39-27.
Could be a huge advantage if they can get him getting some shots.
I think you're right, Eric.
Good defense there by Korf on top.
Of course, the Marathon players didn't want it, and good hustle by UW-Sheboygan. Draws the jump ball, and the possession arrow points to the Wombats. This is one of those situations you want to inbound it quickly to get it away from the coach of Marathon, who's in the ear of the officials.
He's been there all night, too.
Here's Luke Mills, gonna get a reach. I think that's gonna be number 22, Jake Slaby, but I better not say anything, I've been wrong all night. Oh, of course, it's on Woodford. I don't think the officials are seeing the game right.
That's what Bill Gibbs is trying to tell him over here.
There's Mills and Seaver. Oh, bad turnover again by the Wombats. Whoops. That was unique. And this is even worse. And Kyle Korf goes end over number 24, Josh Yeager. But Josh Yeager did not shoot the basketball, so now he can't proclaim to get a 2-point shot here. He did not attempt a shot. That's a very correctable call that is right there. I mean, there's no other way to put it there.
Yeah, I don't know what Coach Gibbs is trying to argue.
He never shot the basketball. And that's what the official is saying. He's got to shoot the ball. There's Coach Gibbs walking down the line here.
He's red hot now.
Couple turnovers back and forth. Fortunately, the Wombats end up back with it, and Korf has set it up with 30 seconds on the clock, 17:07 on the game clock. 39-27 Wombats, and a travel.
These turnovers of Sheboygan are coming up on the top of the key, too. They can't even get anything started.
.40 is Woodford. That's Slavey, kicks it out to Regal, leading scorer in the first half for them, and he hits a 3-pointer to get it under 10 points. We get another foul here on the Huskies.
It's going to be Woodford.
Yep, that's his second one of the half. Third team foul on UW Marathon. Good shot of Mike Seefeld there again. Simlick runs him over. And I think he knew he was going to get that call. And I think that's going to be number 4. On Brian Simlick. And that's going to be a painful one. Simlick cannot get his 5th foul here. Anything, there's the whistle that you needed. Coming in is Brandon Schmall, the 6'5" first-year player from Elkhart Lake. Slavey, it's number 22. Looking into the post, but it's really been swallowed up by the Wombats tonight. Very difficult for them to get in there, the Huskies that is. 4 on the shot clock. Good drive penetration there by Frisky, and he gets it to fall.
Nice move by Frisky, cutting through.
Frisky now with 7. It's now 39-32. Little by little, the Marathon Huskies are coming back in. Matt Seaver's just a little short on his jump shot, and the Huskies are running. You got a 6'8" guy running down the floor, leading the break. There's Slavey for 3, and all of a sudden, we're down to a 4-point lead.
Sheboygan has trouble getting it in off this press.
Slavey now with 10. Yeah, it's just kind of like a half-court trap press type thing. Mills inside, no good. Banged in there by Rakowski is no good, and out with it is Frisky. Now both sides don't like the officiating. Wide open, a little slow on the recovery there by Seaver. Another offensive rebound for the Huskies, and they're just content to reset. They spread the floor well. Good double down there. Good kick in by the Huskies, that is. The number 32, Gary Frisky.
They're really trying to get Frisky the ball here in the second half. He didn't do much in the first half, but now he's starting to come alive.
39-37 Wombats. It was a 34-26 lead for the Wombats at half. Matt Seaver, the leading scorer in the ball game, and for the Wombats, held scoreless so far. Good hustle by Korf, can't get it to fall. Rakowski with a putback, he's short. And here come the Huskies. Leading the break is Jake Slavey, who kicks it over to Regal. Good ball movement, just very good ball movement by the Huskies. And they're gonna get a foul.
Kyle Korf was hobbling a little after that last play.
Rakowski picks up his 3rd. And with that, we're gonna get a timeout by Coach Mike Seefeld. With the score 39-37 Wombats, we'll take a quick break here.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Welcome back to Sheboygan County, where the Wombats lead 39-37. That's the good news. The bad news is they had a 34-26 halftime lead. They basically been outscored here 11-5. There you see Coach Seefeld, and you heard what I heard, Eric. They're basically trying to tell the Wombats to slow things down and run the offense.
Yeah, they're not being patient at all with their offense. They can't even get things started. That has to do with the Huskies' defense, though, has stepped up a bit in the second half. A little bit in the late minutes of the first half, too. They switched to that trap, and Sheboygan's had a problem with it.
Huskies with the basketball. Chance to tie it or take the lead. Slavey's shot is in and out. And a rebound there by Rakowski. He just picked up his 3rd foul. To make matters worse, the Wombats do have foul trouble. Brian Simlick's on the bench with 4. Rakowski has 3. No Husky player has more than 2 fouls. And of course, they're not getting any calls.
No, they're not.
So their coach Bill Gibbs is saying. Finally, Rakowski gets the Wombats on the board. Stop that 7-0 run.
Coach Seefeld is telling them that's what happens when you run the offense. You get easy baskets.
And that's a good job of running the offense for the Huskies, as Gary Frisky's gonna pick up his 11th point tonight and has a chance to pick up his 12th as he goes to the free throw line with a chance to convert the three-point play and cut the lead to 1. There you see the score, 41-39.
That foul is on Ron Rakowski, making it his 4th foul. I don't think he realized it was on him until he just looked up at the scoreboard.
So 2 Wombats with 4 fouls. We do have Carl Gruby on the bench with 6'6" presence, who might have to come in for Rakowski. Right now, Coach Seifert just wants to weather the storm. Here's Seifert trying to force some things, kicks it out to Plokar, over to Mills, short, off Plokar, back to Schmall, who can't get it to fall. Good opportunities for the Wombats, they just can't get the lid off the basket there.
Rakowski almost picked up his 5th right there.
Yeah, Schmall with good hustle. Seaver comes out of there with it. Driving down Main Street, he loses it again. And here's the Huskies with a good break. Oh, he traveled. But instead, we dish it off to number 32, Frisky, to give them their first lead of the ball game.
Not much Sheboygan could do on that. Rakowski could only watch with 4.
Gary Frisky for UW Marathon has come out on fire here. Matt Seaver still scoreless here in the second half. Frisky had 4 points in the first half. He now has 14. That's number 24, Josh Yeager, in there battling. We're going to get a foul.
There you see a frustrated Seaver. Can't hit a shot in the second half.
Picks up just his first foul. More importantly, puts Josh Yeager at the line with a chance to extend the lead for UW Marathon. The lefty hits the left part of the rim and it rolls right and falls in. And he makes them both. And another timeout as all of a sudden it's 44-41. That's a full time. With that, we'll take a break.
Good job.
Look, it's a giraffe.
I don't see it.
The less art kids get, the more it shows. Are yours getting enough? Art. Ask for more. AmericansForTheArts.org.
Start hallucinating after 3 days. Start scratching yourself so bad that you'll develop scabs on your arms. Your teeth will fall out, your eyes will turn yellow. You'll develop liver problems, but you'll regret it. You'll end up in jail, you'll end up in rehab, or you'll end up dead. And there ain't nothing else to say about it.
Welcome back to UW-Sheboygan. I'm Chris Wright along with Eric Utek, bringing you tonight's action. As we mentioned before, Eric, a student out here at Wombat Land. But the Wombats haven't been too happy with their start of the second half as they led by 8 going into the half. Right now trail UW Marathon 44-41.
See if the Wombats could get in their offense here. They haven't been able to do that much in the second half.
Good job of taking care of that trap. You got to get guys on the outside and then drive penetrate. Those passes are just not quick enough. Nice skip passes, but you got to be a little quicker with them. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. That's a good play to Mills. Just can't get it to roll. And with that, number 40, Woodford, gets the rebound.
Mills couldn't believe he was that open, I don't think.
11 minutes left, 44-41. You see Marathon just getting more confident with every trip down. And every time they come down, oh! I think we're going to get an offensive foul here on Joshie. There's a lot of fans here saying some things that...
a lot of angry fans on that one. I don't know about that call.
I don't either, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
And that finally gets a Marathon County player with 3 fouls. That's Josh Yeager. That's not a call you see very often. Most of the time, the offensive player will get that call. I was just going to say at the tail end, every time that they come down, they seem to draw some fouls.
Yep.
Volkar shoots and misses. You know, UW has shot only 2, UW-Sheboygan has only shot 2 free throws. 15 free throws for the Huskies, and there's a
Woodford jumper.
Two-point basket there by Woodford to extend the lead to 46-41. That's just Woodford's third basket, or excuse me, third point of the day. Mills gets good shots, but just can't get it down.
Yeah, and Luke Mills just can't buy a basket right now.
Riegel with a pull-up J, good. All Marathon here in the second half.
Yes, they have a 7-point lead here with under 10 minutes.
And there's another turnover.
Sheboygan looks like they're starting to lose confidence.
You know, when you're 1-9, you do that. They played so well in the first half. There's a jump shot there by Slade. And here's Seaver, who had 19 points in the first half, not a bucket here in the second. Polkar goes in there. Good no call there. Bukowski gets it knocked away by Woodford. It's on the ground. Should maybe have traveled, but instead they're going to call it jump ball. Got all these people here from the Wausau area and north. Almost as many fans as the Sheboygan County fans.
Yeah, they travel in packs. And they're loud.
Just 7 points for the Wombats here in the second half. We're under 10 minutes. Good steal by Seaver, and he'll finally get off the Schneid, or will he?
Corf in trouble down low.
Seaver's got to make that layup. Yeah, foul there on number 10, Nate Riegel. They say that's his second foul.
Coach Bill Gibbs has settled down a little, but
that's because he's winning.
The fans have not, though.
Yeah, that's because they're winning. Bukowski kind of throws it up and short, and Riegel with the rebound. .8:45 left in the game. UW Marathon 48, Sheboygan 41. Much more patient now with the lead. Is Marathon. Here's drive penetration for Riegel. Pull-up J is good. Riegel with 13. 50-41, UW Marathon. That's Kyle Korf. Purple Bird Falcon. Picked away by Riegel, but into the hands of Rakowski of UW. Seifer finally gets off the Schneid, which I said he was supposed to before, and hits a three-pointer, which cuts the lead to 50-44. Points 20, 21, and 22 for Matt Seaver.
Seaver was red hot in the first half, but it's only his first basket here in the second.
Good dump down into number 0, Anthony Rako. He misses it, but he gets his own board. Off Simlick's hands into Riegel. Fresh shot clock. Let's see if UW Marathon decides to wind that down a bit. Riegel to Slavey. Back to Riegel. Good patience. That should have been a travel, and it is.
Marathon is doing a good job of trying to attack Rakowski and Similink down there with 4 fouls. There you see some rowdy fans from Marathon.
I think it was a good decision by Coach Seefeld to bring Simlick in. when the game is going away, regardless if he has 4 fouls or not, you have to bring one of your better players in, and he did that. And let's see if that changes things around here.
Yep, he's not going to do anything on the bench.
Yeah, and Simlick scored the first couple points of the second half. There was a finger roll for the big man that falls off. And now we're under 7 minutes left, and it's still a 6-point Marathon lead. Good patience, shown again by the Huskies. Drive penetration dump, jump shot, off Woodford, back to the Wombats.
Kyle Gruby down there, seen some action, first action in the second half.
Here's Seaver. Marathon back into their man-to-man. Seaver's got to move a little bit. There's a good cut by Korf. But feeding him in the land of the Giants can be difficult. That's Simlick. He likes it from there, and he bangs it in.
Got a 4-point ball game now.
7 points for Simlick in the half. He's got 7 of the 12. Out to Regal. Good patience by him. Sets up. Good look, but he missed it. And a rebound to Mills. 4-point game now for the Wombats. Seaver gets banged and fouled by Adam Woodford.
Might be 3 on Woodford.
Woodford picks up his third, is right, Eric. See if they can get a bucket on this trip. Kicks it out to Mills. See if we can get Mills drive penetrating a little bit like we saw in the first half. There's Korf.
Quick 3-pointer.
Yeah, I don't know if he had his feet set, but a good job of Gruby getting the offensive board. There's Seaver for 3, no. Simlick's battling, but unfortunately it falls into Frisky's hands. 50-46, Regal drive penetrates, which he did in the first half. It gets swatted away by Seaver. And as he came down, I think they're going to get him with the body foul. And going to the line will be number 10, Nate Regal.
It looked like Seaver missed him there.
Yeah,
but they're going to give him on the foul.
I think on the follow through. For Matt, that's his second foul.
Nate Regal is so quick, it's hard to stop him when he cuts through there.
Regal was 2 for 2 in the first half. I'm trying to jinx him here, Eric. See?
It worked. The left-hander can't get it to go.
51-46, Marathon. 5:20 left in the ball game. That's Seaver with a spin move and a dump pass to Korf, who wasn't ready for the hot pass.
Too quick for him there.
Yeah, and out of bounds to the Huskies.
It's the second or third time that they've tried to get the ball down low to Korf, too. I don't think he's your guy you want down there.
Yeah, he seems to be in the land of the Giants a lot.
He's a hustle player.
That's Slavey, number 22. Regal. Woodford. Yeager tried to get it down there, but good close up by Simlick. Woodford in the high post, dumps it down to Yeager. We're gonna get a jump ball. And the possession arrow points to the Wombats. So good defensive stand by the Wombats.
There was 6 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't even know if they would have been able to get a shot off if they retained possession.
Cross-court pass by Seaver scared a few people, but we knew Korf was going to catch it.
Of course.
Got to start attacking the basket a little bit here. Good kick pass to Simlick. He likes it there. Not this time, though. Good battle by Gruby to tap it over to Mills. That's where he's money.
Nice move by Mills on the baseline to go across there.
For Luke Mills, that's point number 9, but only his first basket here in the second half. It's a 3-point game, 4:10 remaining. Good reach in there by Seaver.
They're going to get Gruby.
Well, Seaver reached in, then Yeager charged into Gruby, and Gruby's going to get the foul. Carl Gruby, that's foul number 1. That's the 7th team foul. Both teams are in the bonus throughout the night, but we're going to get a 2-shot foul, I believe, here. And it is, and I
called it on the shot.
Yeah, Yeager with the miss there. That one's flat, but in. Extends the lead to 4. Good flash there by Gruby to draw some of the defenders away. Seaver was open, passes up. Here's Mills on a drive penetration. Pass down to Gruby. Good. And good efforts there by Gruby on both ends. Cut the lead now to 2. Gruby with his first basket of the night. Thought I had him for one in the first half, so they must have missed one. So somebody missed one, and I know it wasn't me.
Of course not.
With that, we're getting a foul.
Kyle Korf, I believe.
Korf picks up his second.
Better him than Simmelink, because Simmelink was right down there, too.
You're going to put Yeager right back at the line here. Makes the first. Bad thing for Sheboygan County is every foul out now is a 2-shot foul, because they're going to be in the double bonus. Yeager hits them both. So he scored 3 of the last 3 points for the Huskies. There's 2 Huskies down on the floor. Simlink's open for 3, no good.
It's gonna stay here.
Yeah, off of Woodford underneath. 3:13 left. Wombat ball, trailing by 4. Trying to set up a 3 for Mills. He shoots, and it rolls around and out. And Yeager with the rebound.
Thought he had that one down.
Well, Luke Mills has had a bunch of shots real close to the basket, but it just wouldn't take tonight. Now it's just another example of how that is. Seaver with the reach, and you're going to get that called every time. He's just poking in there, and the official can see it.
They missed one earlier, but they got that one.
Interesting little situation there. Coach Bill Gibbs is going up to the fans to ask them when to call timeout. Yeager misses the first free throw. They're going to have to make up some here if they want to escape Sheboygan with a win. If he makes it there, watch, see if Coach Gibbs calls timeout. Oh, he missed them both. So he can't use his timeout, and he still looks up in the fans.
It's their fault when he's wrong.
Seaver driving in there and scores.
Nice spin move there by Seaver in the lane.
Seaver with 24 points. 54-52. Need a stop and a basket to get even or to take the lead for Sheboygan, who led most of the game. Second half, though, Marathon came back. That's got to be down on the floor.
No basket.
That's right. That's the correct call.
It'll be on Kyle Korf.
That's the correct call. I know Bill Gibbs doesn't like it, but
his players are even telling him that was on the floor.
Yeah.
Frisky's going saying this isn't the NBA.
Well, Coach Gibbs is going to get that timeout now, with them leading 54-52. We'll be back in a moment.
You or a member of your family has been injured in an accident. You need tough, experienced trial lawyers fighting for your rights. There's no need to look outside Sheboygan County for legal representation, especially when you have tough, experienced trial lawyers right in your own community. Since 1945, the attorneys of Dillman, Holbrook, Wirtz, Roth, and Bassler have established a reputation for fighting hard and winning for accident victims and their families in Sheboygan County. Why take chances elsewhere? Call them and let them take on the big insurance companies for you and your family.
Not long ago, Albert couldn't take long walks. he was diagnosed with a bad heart. After considering all the treatment options, his heart specialist recommended a pacemaker instead of putting him to sleep. Get the facts about animal research.
Can't be looking up the sky. That's the only person who on our staff has been here for every single game.
He's a trooper.
I think we're getting him a watch at the end of the year. I already talked to Kerry Kautzer about that. It'll be the first watch they ever give out. Doesn't help his pension at all, but well, number 24, Josh Yeager's been at the foul line quite a bit the last few trips down for Marathon. And he's getting worse as he goes, which is a good thing for Sheboygan County as he gets a 1-for-2 trip, which gives him a 55-52 lead. Ryan Andrews, of course, is on the floor camera tonight. He's been here a lot over the last few years as well. Seaver trying to dump it into Gruby, but it's not going to go in there. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Huskies.
15 seconds on the shot clock for Sheboygan to do something.
Yeah, plenty of time, but we can't have a turnover, that's for sure. Seaver for 3 to tie. Ooh, just off the rim. Rebound by Frisky. Huskies are running. Good bounce there for the Huskies as well as it goes right into Slaby's hand. Oh, a big three-pointer for Slaby to extend the lead to 6. And that one hurts. 58-52 now. 13 points for Jake Slaby from Chippewa Falls. Luke Mills trying to drive penetrate. They have not shot a free throw.
Nice pass to Gruby.
Yeah, they have not shot a free throw, Sheboygan County is that. In the entire second half, and they've only shot 2 in the game. Marathon, on the other hand, is well over 20. 25 free throws for the Marathon, just 2 for your Wombats.
Yeah, all those turnovers for Sheboygan didn't allow them to get fouled.
Well, Marathon very content to run the clock down. 1:03 in the game, 15 on the shot clock. Now UW is going to have to go man-to-man. They're going in on Simlick with 4 fouls. Regal with 8. Frisky for 3. Off the rim, we're going to get a push though on Mills. Luke Mills pushed off on Adam Woodford. And with 50 seconds left, UW-Sheboygan's get a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. So with Marathon leading 58-52, we'll be back in a moment.
There's a new experience around every corner as you discover Wisconsin. Discover Wisconsin like you've never seen before.
Welcome back to Sheboygan County. We're under a minute, 50 seconds to be exact, with the Wombats trailing by 6, and Marathon is at the free throw line, the chance to extend the lead. Just an 18-point second half for the Wombats.
Sheboygan's going to switch to a man-to-man for, I think, the first time in the game for the final 50 seconds.
(34-26) at half. The last lead for Sheboygan County was 41-37. Since then, it's been all Marathon. Woodford hits a free throw, and Marathon is definitely into the free throw line and earning baskets there tonight. Add 2 more to the slate and that extends the lead to 60-52. 27 free throw attempts for the Huskies, just 2 for Sheboygan County. Seaver, who was hot in the first half, misses a 3. He has just 5 points in the second half, and Woodford puts the finishing touches on what's going to end up being a marathon victory tonight.
I believe so. 34 seconds, 10-point game. Another turnover.
Turnover, and it's just a matter of the final outcome here. Frisky's going to put that one in. Points number 16 for Gary Frisky.
I don't know if he called that one. He banks it in.
Seaver with a 3. Gives him 27 points on the night, but it's going to be a little too late. So we're under 10 seconds. And that's going to close it out with the final score tonight, 64-55. We'll be back in a moment with some final words of discouragement in a moment.
What does being involved really mean? Is it making grilled cheese sandwiches for a sleepover? Staying for the curtain call at the talent show? Or learning the names of their favorite bands? Believe it or not, right now there are parents just like you out there talking about things like this. From school to home, from friends to futures. And we'd like you to be a part of it. National PTA, every child, one voice.
Because he was diagnosed with cancer as a baby. Because she was told she would not live to be 9. Because she should have a chance to grow up. Each year, thousands of children learn they have cancer or another deadly disease. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital needs your help to research cures and treat these children, regardless of their parents' ability to pay, because they deserve to dream. Call now to learn more about St. Jude's life-saving work.
Having twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Welcome back to UW-Sheboygan, when unfortunately tonight the Wombat gentlemen fell to UW Marathon, who increases their record to 10-1, 64-55. And Eric not getting to the free throw line, and such a free throw, difference between the two teams may have caused some of the outcome the way it turned out tonight.
Yes, definitely free throws, and I think Sheboygan's turnovers made that a problem because they couldn't even get into their swing offense and they couldn't get anything going. Just didn't allow them to get to the line.
Yeah. 27 free throws attempted tonight by the Marathon team, just 2 by UW-Sheboygan. Very balanced scoring tonight for the gentleman from UW Marathon tonight. Gary Frisky led the squad with 16, but they also had Josh Yeager with 14, Nate Regal had 14, and Jake Slaby had 13, so very balanced scoring for UW Marathon.
Yeah, they did a very well job passing the ball around, moving, being patient in their offense.
For Sheboygan County, they had Matt Seaver at 27, 19 in the first half. He just lit it up from the three-point line. Luke Mills had 9. Brian Simlick, the other Oostburg young man, had 9. And just 4 points for Ron Rakowski. Cold shooting also probably helped the Marathon Huskies as well.
Yeah, they just had easy shots inside, but they just couldn't get them to fall. Mills had a lot of good looks, but he just couldn't get any baskets.
Well, Eric, thanks a lot for coming out and helping Marty out tonight, who's, believe it or not, at choir tonight. Once again, we'd like to thank the crew and UW-Sheboygan for welcoming us here on a very cold night. But unfortunately, the score wasn't exactly as we'd like it to be. The final score again, once again, was 64-55. Take care, and we'll see you down the road.